That little mouse, 'cause I'm an albatross.
Alright, let's take a little look at the G.O.A.T today, and we're going to give it a little bit of a look and spin this right around. Hopefully everybody will enjoy this one today with the new gear. Let's see how it goes today. Hope everybody's enjoying this and continues to do so. So let's check it out.
Welcome back to Just That Honest Reviews. Thank you for joining me today, and today we're going to be checking out greatest of all times, or the G.O.A.T, if you will. As you can see, it's abbreviations. Greatest of all times. Is it true? I don't know. But what we will do today, we're going to drop down, we're going to check it out. Hope everything works really, really well. I'm really excited about this one, and thanks to Mr. Joshua Rhodes for hooking me up. This is for the purpose of this review right here, and give you my thoughts, my opinions, pros and cons. We'll just check it out together. We'll go from there, and afterwards we'll come back up top and I'll give you my final thoughts on it. So today we're doing the G.O.A.T, G.O.A.T, greatest of all times. Bold statement. Will they stand behind it? Will it stand the test of time? We'll see. So today we have the G.O.A.T, also referred to as the G.O.A.T. And the reason I said G.O.A.T is, as you can see, let's get on down in here a little bit, and right there, clearly, because that is a statement that was produced in by Homeboy OC, Dwayne, and also it was Grim Green. So that is what you have as the G.O.A.T. Now, for that to be said, that's a very, very bold statement, especially for just, you know, period. I mean, just for anyone to say that, period, it is a very bold statement. Now, however, I was sent this for the purpose of the review, and I will give my unbiased opinion on it, and it's my opinion and no one else's, and there's nothing that goes into influence my decision. You know, there's some things that I found that I liked about it. There were some things that, you know, I wasn't exactly crazy about, but however, I see the vision that they had when they decided that, you know, this is what they was, you know, the product they was going to come out with. I see all the angles that they was trying to get and reach and meet, you know, because that, you know, if you're putting something out and you're saying it's the greatest of all time, you have a very, very, very high standard bar that you have set, and you've got to meet it. And if not only meet it, you're going to have to exceed it in all categories in a lot of people's minds, you know. And some people, you know, I'll put it this way. I've heard other people say, you know, oh, they don't understand it, they don't get it, they, you know, they think it's stupid, this, that, and the other. And, you know, a couple of them was reviewers, big name reviewers, but nonetheless, I see the vision that they have and they had for it, and I will give my opinion on what I think is to come with this. So let's go ahead, let's check it on out. As I said, you got Homeboy OC, you got Grim Green, and it is powered by the anarchist wire. And there's all your specs for all you number crunchers or meticulous people. So let's go ahead, and this is how it's going to come. You'll see your image right there. Focus would be great. There we are. And in here is going to be your pre-built coils. Is this going to pick up? Maybe, maybe not. Yeah. I'll get one out. How's that? Would that be fine? Yeah, I think that would be a good idea, because what we're going to do is, if at all possible, I wanted to express a couple of things. One thing, this is super easy to wick. I don't think anybody's going to have a problem with this wicking. It really is just simple and straightforward, as you can tell that the accessories and such, and there's a little bit of pickup on it, but I'll get it out of the package and I'll show you that this is the 22. Yeah, 22. I know it's not showing up too well, but hey, bear with me. Got things gotta kind of get straightened out. But there you can see it's just regular round wire. Some people refer to it as a B, expletive deletive build. It's just plain wire. It's just plain, but not just plain. I guess that's a bit of an understatement. It's anarchist wire, and it's legit. I'll go ahead and I'll say that. It's when you pay for that name, it's not just the name you pay for. You're paying for that quality. Yeah, it says anarchist right across it. There we are, a little bit. Anyhow, this is that white stuff. That's the cotton that was rewicked with. It's good cotton. So let's go ahead, and there's the that's the 24. You can see a little bit of it. Anarchist 24, and it has it on the sides. So alright, so here, yeah, I'll tell you this much, I love this gunmetal. I love that right there, that gunmetal. It's nice. Fingerprint magnet, of course. As you can see, there's a little bitty spot, but other than that, it looks really good. It is really, really nice, and I like it. Let's see, this number is, what's this? Yeah, there, 05813. Get it on a mod to where I can get this apart, show you a little bit of the exploded view, have everything laying out. Yeah, a little bit. I don't want to jerk too hard, because now this is dry. I mean, it's all dry, and be careful about that with anything. If you don't have, your juice and stuff in there. Now, first thing first, right here, you see G.O.A.T. So, their collaboration. Now, that right there, that's your, well, I guess that's your deck, so to speak, in a way. Let's go ahead, we'll pop that drip tip off. Let's go ahead, let's get that out. And there's your straight barrel piece. And there's your cap and your O-ring. Oh yeah, that sun's shining. Ooh yeah, look at that. That's the sparkle. I'll throw that down just as such. Right there. And each item, you know, of course. And I do get, like I said, what their image, their vision was for it. I do. This right here is going to make it to where you have people to get to that stage of being able to build to an extent, and maybe that will start them down the road to that of, you know, of sitting here saying, you know what, I've got something and I can, you know, wick it, and then they get to the where they're more comfortable. Always understand and know Ohm's law. That is safety number one. You know, this is pretty straightforward. You got your bottom deck piece, and you've got the base. Your coil head goes into there, your cap, your barrel, and your drip tip. That's it. Nothing, you know, nothing crazy. In that, you also have the, you know, ingenuity and genius of having your squonk right here at the top, and when that sets in there, then it's above this and it allows that to come through, and no problems. With the squonking, I had no problem. I didn't have an issue with overfill. I didn't have an issue with anything. I know some people are sitting there and they're just like, well, you know, I made it leaked on me and stuff. Well, if it leaked on you, then guess what? You squonked way too much. So if, you know, if you got to take into consideration. I know a lot of people like to complain about stuff, but 9 out of 10 times it's user error. Now it might offend some people, but that's as plain as I can put it. If you do not set and try different variations with stuff, it works as a squonker or a dripper. Now the good thing about this is that I had my concerns at first for the fact that I was worried that I was going to get juice down in that. But I'll go ahead and tell you something right now. The placement of the hose to where it's on top just as such, that right there is great. It's genius. I mean, it truly is, because once you put that together, once this goes together, you don't have an issue like I thought that would be. So let's hey, you know what? Let's build it. All right. So let's get that cotton back out of the way, and let's build the thing. I mean, it's already done, but I may go ahead and I may do it again. So we're gonna line them threads up. We're gonna make sure the threads go right, and done. It's built. You're done. You know, I'm not sure what replacement heads are going to be, what the price is and stuff. There's more things to come for this product. So, you know, you get to 22 and you get to 24, and like I said already, the 22 comes out to about a 0.13 ohm. The 24 comes out to about a 0.19 2. It may jump a little bit, and it, you know, to my knowledge, I'm going to say that it's N80. That's what I'll go with, but it could be stainless as well. I'm not 100% sure because it doesn't say it anywhere. And there's your box. For those who didn't see it a minute ago, there's your box. There it is. It's anarchist wire. It's legit and it's good wire. But it does not state, it doesn't state on here, I do not see N80, stainless, nothing. So that's, you know, I can't speculate on it, and I can't say for certain. So that's that. But tell you what we'll do is we'll take this. I'll show you. This is too much cotton for me. I cut this down. I cut it down to about right there where it's just barely sticking over, and that way it fits just in there just so, and that you have it. So with that, I'll put it together, and we'll have a vape off of it. So we'll jump to that in just a second. But now, back to the squonking theory. So you've got the hoe up top, and you're just like, well, I'm afraid I'm going to squonk it out. You figure it out, you know. I mean, it's just like anything. You got to get used to it. You got to understand. You got to learn, and that's what you got to do. So this right here part, when this goes flat against that pin, and a device that is going to be sitting flush with your pin. So once that happens, once that is flush and connected to the bottom of your pin, there's no way that you can get juice in the top of it when you drip. So that was a concern of mine. I was worried about this right here going to run, you know, juice get down in there, especially with like 50-50 mixes, you know, a 50-50 ratio PG-VG. I was concerned. But after seeing that it has that tiny little O-ring around the pin, then you don't have a problem. See there? And it, you know, and it protrudes, but once that goes on and it goes down flat, that's it. You don't have nothing to worry about. So with that, that's basically, you know, that's basically it. This right here. Now, some of you may, and I don't know how much they want to tell and divulge to, you know, people, to the public, but seeing that right there, you got 1, 2, and 3. You've got 3 on this right here. So, single coil must be in the future somewhere, right? Exactly. So, I know from just looking at the setup and seeing what it is, know their vision, you know, I know that they definitely have plans for single coils, and that was something that I had an issue with is, you know, hey, what if you don't want to do a coil all the time? Maybe if you want to go single coil, because, you know, that's just the way you vape, then you can't do it with this. So until it comes out, my qualm is that right there. I don't like the fact that you can't do any more to it. Like if I wanted to make this a single coil, then I can, but you know, that's the one thing I don't like about that, is I don't like the fact that I can't make it a single coil. If I only want to vape single coil, can't. So it's like I said, look for it in the future, and I don't want to, you know, step on any toes by saying stuff that they want the public not to know, but I have somewhat of an engineering background, so I see the concepts, I see the idea, I understand it, I know it. So as a reviewer, I have to put my opinion out there. I think that would be great, especially for certain people. So, you know. Alright, so there you have it. That's the greatest of all time, the GO.A.T. And that's my thoughts on it anyways. Right quick, I'll touch on another couple of things. As far as pros and cons, this I mean, it's going to be kind of a niche type deal, but however, I think the vision that they have for it, you know, that Grim and Homeboy did is, you know, I mean, it's just excellent. It really is, as far as what they envision for it and how they see it, and it's all intents and purposes. This, I feel, will bridge that gap for those folks that either they've been in vaping a long time and they've never went to a rebuildable device, you know, or the person that has been in it a little bit, but they're not so much on the clouds. They want that flavor. They're all about the flavor, which I'm in that category. So for that, you know, it takes just a little bit of tweaking to get your flavor right, and it depends on the juice. So personally, the juice, I've got it to pop real well on certain ones, and I've probably put 5-6 different juices through it. I've tried, you know, lemon, the Diner Lady lemon tart. I've tried a graham cracker, a butterscotch graham cracker of my own. I've tried a tobacco. I've tried, you know, just a few different ones that I feel that possibly, you know, gonna be through it, and notice there's a change in certain ones. You get the top notes, sometimes you get the back notes. It just depends on which one it is, really, more than anything. But the idea, the concept, the theory of it, it works. And yeah, it's like I said, it's the same as the top side. You know, TVC, Brian's creation of Dogpo. It's always, you know, hindsight's 20/20. Always is, always will be. But it took some out of the box thinking, but was still in the box to an extent, and bridges the gap that I feel for people to enjoy the vape, you know, enjoy vaping more, because they can, you know, do something with it. They're more, you know, involved, if you will. So on that, I do give them props, but you know, straight up, it is round wire. There may be, you know, stuff in the future. I'm not sure. I really ain't sure. But what I do know is I've tried it about every way possible. Squonked it, dripping, mech, you know, mech squonker, regulated, you know, mech tube, and just whatever I can do. And inside this, I got the 21700, that 30T. So it works. It works. It works, and what it's designed for, it works well. So I'll be looking for a couple things in the future. I don't know if they're wanting me to speculate on it or not, but to be honest with you, I don't expect this to get seen by a whole lot of people. But I'll be looking for that single build. I'll be looking for that. I'm looking for the actual rebuildable, self-building, rebuildable attachment, or what you know, pull head, whatever you want to term it as, and that's what I'm going to be looking for, because I expect to see that sometime in the future. I feel that that's exactly what they plan on doing. But this not only caters to someone on that level of wanting to get into it. I feel strongly that this will help someone that maybe is disabled or handicapped, or, you know, just, you know, life happened to them. Maybe before they was able to do something and they got into a car wreck, or you know, work-related injury, something happened and they can't do it anymore. You know, I understand that. I get that. I was in a wreck, you know, about almost a year and a half, year ago, something like that. I understand it. You know, when you're limited to certain mobility and range of motion and stuff, it you know, it makes it hard. So I feel for this right here, this may very well allow some people a better quality of life, and that I give them much respect and much much appreciation, and you know, that's my opinion on it. So I feel that it is going to help a lot of people, and you know, others that don't have to worry about that, you know, then you don't really understand it. But I see what they went with, I see what they were doing, the idea of it, and that's great. So on that, those of you are new here, if you don't mind, go ahead down there, click subscribe. Next to it, hit the bell. You'll get all the notifications when I do go live and live streams, and that will be coming up soon, hopefully later this evening or tomorrow. But a lot more content is going to be coming out now that I've got a setup that is worthy, and not putting out, you know, distorted looking videos and stuff. I hope to step that game up, you know. It's time. It's time to take it on up to the next level, and I owe it to my subscribers to get better quality and better content and better and do better and better. Okay, so that's something, my personal goal, that I want my subscribers to, you know, benefit from. Not only is it going to be, you know, a review, it's also going to be a natural background, and maybe some people just come for that. Hey, if you just come for that, by all means, subscribe away. I try my best to do all that I can outside natural light environment, and that's just me. I love to be outside, and I was even outside in the dead of winter, which it really is now also, but it's 60 degrees, so hey, I've caught the, you know, between the storms that's hitting today, and I just got sidetracked. See how easy that was? Hey, struggle is real. So with that, one more time, you anarchists are, you got your G.O.A.T. Grim Green, Dwayne, Homeboy OC. Together, they brought you the G.O.A.T. greatest of all times, the G.O.A.T. And it's that time. Thank you, and I greatly appreciate each one of my subscribers, all of you that have been with me the entire time, and those that are still with me and have stuck around. I do greatly appreciate it. This was brought to you for the purpose of this review and my enjoyment by Josh Rhodes, and to you, sir, I greatly appreciate it. That allows me to get this quality content back to the community, and that's great. So let's get on out of here. You know what time it is. If you're my subscriber and you've been with me for a while, it's time to, you guessed it, let's have a little toot and scoot. I do thank you, and I greatly appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by, and come back to see me next time. Until then, let's go.